Hi, my name is Amanda Reardon Armont, and today I'd like to tell you a little bit about how God has been working in my life and my family's life through a chance at Restore Church with our community garden. The idea has been kind of percolating in my mind, in Joe's mind, my husband, for quite a while, actually, a few years. We, a few years ago, had helped to restore a park in the town that we live in, and we're talking about possibly getting together a community garden there, and it didn't work out. And one of the things that we kind of always push as a family is feeding people. You know, you see someone, kind of on the street and they're holding a sign asking for money or whatever, and we always try and feed people. I don't need to know your story. If you're hungry, I'm going to feed you. If you tell me you're hungry, I want you to be fed, because if that's one thing that I know that I have that I can give to you. So we've always taught the kids that. We've always, food is a big thing. At holidays, we'll give away extra meals. We'll cook extra meals. At Easter, we were able to feed 12 people. We were so proud of that, that during the pandemic, so many people couldn't get out, couldn't see their families. So we've been very lucky to, quarantine with my sister and my mom and their families. So we've kind of always had, our core group of people around. So we thought, let's do the little bit that we can. And that's always been, food for us. It's always been feeding people. So Joe and I had been talking about what we could do in this season to continue doing that. And he had brought up the idea of the community garden again, and mentioned Restored as a possible place to do it. There's so much beautiful space here. So he messaged Pastor Tim, and Pastor Tim got on board right away, thought it was a great idea, and that's how it started. It happened very quickly because it was late already in the season when we had started to get it together. It was at the end of April, the beginning of May already, which is just about planting season. So we got a great team of volunteers together. We had decided, after looking at the land, the best place to do it was to actually build these garden boxes that you see behind me. That way we wouldn't have to dig into the dirt. We wouldn't have to worry about what kind of soil we had. So we got a great team of volunteers together that actually came out on a Saturday in the blazing heat and built these 10 garden boxes. Wonderful people, just doing what they could to help us get this together. Then we were able to get a great donation from a friend of ours for soil, and then we got another donation from the Scotty family. Of some mushroom soil that was beautiful and helped with the nutrients of the other soil that we had. So this is, kind of what we have now. What you see behind me is the fruits of that. We got great plant donations from different members of the church. And then I have to give a shout out to the youth group. These wonderful kids came out here on a Friday night and shoveled 22 tons of dirt into these boxes. And if it weren't for those kids, I think that we would still be shoveling dirt into these boxes. So we were very, very grateful for their help. Then the Saturday after, we came in and we planted all this great stuff. We have cabbage, we have broccoli, we have cauliflower, we have eggplant, we have lettuce, we have carrots, we have green beans, we have all kinds of peppers and tomatoes. We have squash, we have cucumbers, and we also have an herb garden. So I just want to tell everybody out there that, in this season, everybody is having a difficulty, whether it be a monetary difficulty, an emotional difficulty, a spiritual difficulty. Everybody is experiencing something. So it's okay to reach out for help with those difficulties, no matter what they are, whether they be big or small. There's somebody willing to help you. If you're hungry, we're going to feed you. So definitely, if you can use any of the things that we've mentioned, reach out to somebody in the church, reach out to Pastor Tim. He's going to put some information up so how you can do that. Everybody's here to help. Nobody will look down on someone for saying, hey, I can use a head of lettuce today, or I can use, we can use some cucumbers or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. As long as you're going to use it, we're happy to give it. We've decided we're going to partner with the great people at Mount Zion Baptist Church. They have a food pantry there. So if we can't find somebody to readily use the things that we're harvesting, because they come, as growing happens, they come in small spurts. And we want things to be used right away so that they don't go bad. So if somebody can't use it as we harvest it, we're going to donate it to them so that somebody at their food pantry can take advantage of it. And we're very happy to do that. Partnering in this season, it's important to get together and do what you can, out in the community, not just in your own little area. You need to reach out to other people, because I find that people have a hard time asking for help. So the more you put yourself out there, the more comfortable people will become with you, and it'll make it easier for them to come to you if they might need something. So I'm so excited about this garden. We've already talked about next year, possibly how we could make it better and bigger, and even when hopefully someday COVID ends, it's not something that's going to end here. The growing and the giving, it's something that we're building that eventually when we come back into church, hopefully the kids can get involved in. It's a great thing that they're doing here, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. I'm so glad that so many people have come together to help, and I'm just really grateful to have this opportunity to help serve the community like this.